Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Monday, October 7th, 2024. I am Fredicia Liebert. The police is investigating a shooting homicide that occurred on October 6th, 2024 in the Nisbet settlement area of Newcastle, Nevis. The criminal act was committed between 10:30 p.m. and 11 p.m. Responding to the scene, officers observed Dinsey Llewellyn Ryan of the aforementioned area laying motionless on the ground with apparent gunshot wounds about the body. Initial inquiries suggest that Ryan was shot multiple times by an armed assailant shortly after exiting his vehicle near his home. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. The crime scene unit of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, RSCNPF, processed the scene and collected some items of evidential value. The general public will be kept appropriately abreast of its developments as it progresses. Should anyone have information vital to the resolution of this or any other criminal matter, you are strongly encouraged to contact the nearest police station or report anonymously via the Crime Stoppers hotline at 707. The RSCNPF expresses sincere condolences to all who have been negatively impacted by this incident. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis hosted its National Consultation on Crime and Violence, Nevis edition, on Friday, October 4th at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. The consultation, which is a part of the 90-day campaign against crime and violence, brought together leaders of religious institutions, political parties, sports associations, social clubs, and the private sector. The Honorable Iseline Phillip, co-chair of the Task Force on Citizen Security, says the objective is to help create an understanding of the causes of crime and violence and to help build capacity and encourage community leaders and non-governmental stakeholders to take action to cultivate healthy and safe communities.
We're here in Nevis following the launch of a series of national consultations and 90-day campaign that, as Ms. Carey mentioned, was launched in September last month. And this was done, as a stand against the proliferation of crime and violence in St. Kitts and Nevis. In the spirit of an all-of-society approach, we invite community-based partners to take the initiative to plan activities, host events that promote love, care, togetherness, and peaceful conflict resolution. Not only do we want everyone thinking and talking and being about peace and citizen security, but we also want to listen and hear back from you. Hence why we're having a series of consultations and community conversations. We want to hear back from community representatives with data and information and suggestions and proposals that will help to contribute to a national action plan with impactful and pragmatic activities that are proven to have positive short-term and long-term impact.
The Honorable Mark Brantley made remarks as Premier of Nevis.
The truth is that St. Kitts and Nevis has been here before. St. Kitts and Nevis has had consultations before. St. Kitts and Nevis has had reports and roadmaps that have been done before. But we have not been consistent in terms of our approach. We have not been consistent in following the recommendations, in engaging in the interventions. And I say that because I want the message to go very clearly to the Honorable Prime Minister and his team who are leading this effort, that we ought not to be gathered here and consulting again in 2024 in vain. It has to be that if we are going to be serious about tackling and confronting this problem once and for all, that whatever this leads to, whatever recommendations that come forward, that we once and for all decide that we will follow this path, and that we won't see a change in government that comes from time to time, and that change in government then abandons what we started, and then we wait until the problem gets again to a crisis level, and then we say, let us have some more consultation. I think it's important that whatever the lessons learned, whatever we can get from the report from USAID, whatever we can get from these consultations, that we implement and that we are consistent in our implementation of the solutions.
Dr. Janita Richardson, Professor of Public Health and Policy at Windsor University School of Medicine, delivered a presentation on understanding violence and crime as a public health issue, while USAID presented a report on the Eastern and Southern Caribbean Criminal Dynamic Study on St. Kitts and Nevis. Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liburd, issued a statement on World Teachers' Day, October 5th, thanking the island's educators for their invaluable contributions and for inspiring their students to reach their fullest potential. Minister Liburd's statement noted that dedicated educators of Nevis help to shape the minds and future of our youth. This year's theme, Valuing Teachers' Voices Towards a New Social Contract for Education, emphasizes the vital role teachers play in nation building. Minister Liburd noted that teachers' unwavering commitment and passion not only prepare the next generation, but also foster a brighter future for our island. Together, we can build a stronger, more equitable education system. The Department of Youth has announced its first Youth Impact 12 awardee for the 2024-2025 cycle. Teacher Shonroy Caesar was nominated in the area of education and lifelong learning. Caesar is a teacher at his alma mater, St. Thomas's Primary School. He believes education is the key to success and can alleviate many of the problems we face today. He does not only see his job as a career, but as an opportunity to give back to the people within his community. He lends his time and assistance to students outside the formal school settings through homework assistance and mentorship. With a bachelor's degree in education from the University of the West Indies, Caesar is a trained graduate teacher in the Ministry of Education in Nevis. Shonroy Caesar also believes in youth activism and volunteerism. From a tender age, he has been active in social clubs. He has taken the skills that are required as a teacher and fused them with his love and passion for the arts and pageantry to create lasting impacts on students and people that he meets. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Liburd. Thank you for viewing.
So hey Michael, we've got some great news to share with the general public today. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it, please tell.
Alrighty, so SKM Moves Nevis chapter, second edition of the Cooking to Reduce NCDs and Quiz Competition 2024 to be hosted on Saturday the 23rd and Sunday the 24th of November 2024. The Cooking to Reduce NCDs will be hosted at the Jessops Community Centre and the quiz will take place on Sunday the 24th of November at the Newcastle Auditorium. And if it's anything to go by last year, Michael, the standards were absolutely special. We're in for a great competition. So I'm going to hand over to you to share with the public the criteria for this year's competition.
Yes, thank you very much. So we are seeking 6 solo chefs. You must be 18 and over to participate, and experience is not essential but will help. Okay. Now each cook will be asked to draw blindly a protein which they will use in preparing a dish, and each cook will be provided with the additional ingredients in making their dish. We will also provide the recipe, okay? So there will be a deliberate absence of salt during the prep, the cooking, and the finished dish. So we ask each cook to bring cooking utensils, bowls, spoons, cutlery, knives, etc. However, we will provide the cooktops, the aprons, and kitchen towels, okay? So day 1, all cooks will be scored on a series of criteria, and the 4 highest scores automatically go through to the second round, which is the quiz. Okay? Which means we eliminate the 2 lowest scores.
Okay, so day 2 is the quiz competition. Weeks before the competition, each cook will be given a booklet which will hold the answers to 30 questions. Note, points from day 1 will be added to day 2 for an overall winner. So please mark the date, 23rd and 24th of November 2024. Please check the Health Promotion Unit and SKN News Nevis chapter Facebook page for full details coming to you shortly. And good luck!